Hello. We will begin with today's thing here. Last time we were at what the fuck up? We were at 4:35. Let's go. And if anyone's scenes were holy shit. Fuck me that was for what the fuck? I didn't click an X. Oh fuck. Okay. Almost doxed myself. Fucking hell. Okay. If anyone sins when he hears the voice of adjuration and he is witness. What is that? Come on, man, I copied it. Huh? Earnest request. Moderation. And he's. Stop crashing. What's happening? Motherfucker, man. Okay. And his witness either think or know about the matter. If he does not speak up, then he shall bear his inquiry, okay? Or if anyone touches any unclean things, whether the carcass of an unclean animal, or the carcass of an unclean cattle, or the carcass of unclean farming things, and it escapes his notice, and he is unclean, then he will be guilty. If he touches the uncleanness of man, whether his uncleanness. Okay. Whether his uncleanness is with which he becomes unclean, and it escapes his notice when he comes to know it, then he will be guilty. Or if anyone swears rashly, which he strips to do, if you are not good, whether it is where it's that man utters rashly with an oath, and it escapes his notice when he comes to know it, then he shall be guilty in one of those things, one of these things. And when he is guilty in one of these things, he shall confess that in which he has sinned. And he shall bring his trespass offering to Jehovah for his sin which he has committed. A female flock from the flock, a sheep or a goat, as sin offering, and the priest shall make expiation for him on the account of the sin. Fuck. Okay. And if he cannot afford a lamb, then he shall bring his trespass offering to Jehovah, for that is which he sinned, 2/3 of doves or 2 young pigeons, one for a sin offering and another for a burnt offering. Okay, be right back. Alright, we laddies, let's go. Ooh. Okay. And he shall bring them to the priest, who shall present first that which is the sin offering, and the priest shall wring off its head at the front of its neck, but shall not sever it. And he shall sprinkle some of the blood of the sin offering upon the side of the altar, and the rest of the blood shall be drained out of the basin altar. It is for sin offering. It is a sin offering, okay. And he shall offer a second as a burnt offering according to his ordinance, and the priest shall make expiation for him on account of his sin which he has committed, and he will be forgiven. But if he cannot afford to do those to 2 young pigeons, then he shall bring as his offering for which is a tenth of an ephah of fine flour. For a sin offering, he shall put, where you will put it? Don't put any funk is upon it, for it is a sin offering. And shall bring it to the priest, and the priest shall take a handful of it as a memorial portion and burn it on the altar. Upon Jehovah's offering by fire, it is a sin offering. And the priest shall make expiation for him concerning his sin that he has committed, if any one of those things, and he will be forgiven, and the rest shall be the priest, like the meal offering. Then Jehovah spoke to Moses saying, if anyone acts unfaithfully and sins without intent in the holy things of Jehovah, then he shall bring his trespass offering to Jehovah a ram without blemish, out of the flock according to your valuation, in silver by shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, for a trespass offering. And he shall make restitution for the holy thing in which he has sinned, and he shall add it up to a fifth part of it, and give it to the priest. And the priest shall make expiation for him with the ram and the trespass offering, and he will be forgiven. Okay. And if anyone sins or does any of those things which Jehovah commanded to be done, thought he did not know, he still guilty and shall bear his inquiry and iniquity. And he shall bring to the priest a ram without blemish out of the flock according to your valuation for trespass offering. And the priest shall make expiation for him concerning the matter in which he carried without intent, and he did not know, and he will be forgiven. If it is a trespass offering, he is certainly guilty before Jehovah. Then Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, if anyone sins and acts unfaithfully against Jehovah and sees his associate in regard to a deposit or sanctuary, or by robbery, or has extorted him from his associate, or has found a lost item and lied about it, if he has sworn falsely in any of those things a man may do, and since thereby, then if he has sinned and is guilty, he shall restore that which he took by robbery, or that thing which he got by extortion, or deposit which he has addressed to him, or the lost item which he found, or anything which he has sworn falsely, he shall even restore it in full, and he shall add it to the fifth a fifth part of it. He shall give it to one who belongs on the day he is found guilty. Okay. Ooh, that's a cool dilemma. I'll ask it later. Okay. And he shall bring to Jehovah his trespass offering, a ram with blemish, out of the flock according to your valuation for a trespass offering. To the priest he shall bring it, and the priest shall make expiation to him before Jehovah, and he will be forgiven for any of the things which he may have done as to be guilty. Then Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, okay, see, command Aaron and his sons, saying, this is the law of the burnt offering. The burnt offering shall be on the heart on the altar all night until the morning. Okay. And the fire of the altar shall be kept burning on it. And the priest shall put on his linen garment, and his linen trousers he shall put on his flesh, and he shall take up the ashes to which the fire has consumed the burnt offering of the altar, and he shall put them inside the altar. And he shall take off his garments, put on the garments, and carry the ashes outside the camp to a clean place. And the fire of the altar shall be kept burning on it, it must not go out. And the priest shall burn wood on it every morning, and he shall lay the burnt offering in order upon it, and shall burn the fat of the peace offerings on it. Fire shall be kept burning on the altar consistently. It shall not go out. Not go out. And there is the law of the meal offering. The sons of Aaron shall present it before Jehovah, before the altar. Okay, best reading. And one should take up from in his handful of fine flour of the meal offering, and of its oil, and of frankincense, which is on the meal offering. Fuck. Wait, give me a sec, there's some bullshit here. 7:30 until fucking 2:30. Wait. That's very top G, man, what the fuck? Holy shit. Yeah, man, guys, there's something about something I had to read. I'm back. Shepherd before Chicago, before daughter. And one shall take up from it handful the fine flour of the meal offering, and on its oil and all the frankincense which is on the meal offering, and he shall burn the altar for satisfying frankincense from as a memorial portion to Jehovah. And what is left of it, Aaron and his sons may eat. It shall be eaten without leaven in a holy place. In the course of the meeting, they shall eat it. It shall not be soaked, and it shall not be baked with leaven. I have given it as their portion of my offerings by fire. It is the most holy, like the sin offerings and like the trespass offering. Every male among the children of Aaron shall eat of it. It shall be perpetual statute throughout your generations for Jehovah's offering by fire. Whoever touches them shall be holy. Then Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, This is the offering of Aaron and his sons, which they shall present to Jehovah in the day they... Holy shit, I'm still thirsty. Lock in. The Jehovah spoke to Moses, this is the offering of Aaron and his sons, which they shall present to Jehovah in the day when he is anointed. The tenth of an ephah of fine flour for a continual meal offering, half of it in the morning and half of it in the evening. On a flat plate it shall be prepared with oil. When it is mixed, you shall bring it. And a meal offering of baked pieces, you shall present it as a satisfying fragrance to Jehovah. It shall be prepared with oil. When it is mixed, you shall bring it as a meal offering. And the priest anointed to be in his place among his sons shall prepare it. It shall be a perpetual statute. It shall be holy, burnt to Jehovah. What is holy? Like whole. Interesting word. Sounds like whole, but like holy. Entirely, I knew, but I had to check. Oh yeah, I remember, okay. And every meal offering of the priest shall be wholly burnt, it must not be eaten. Then Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to Aaron and his sons, saying, This is the law of the sin offering. In the place where the burnt offering is slaughtered, the sin offering shall be slaughtered before Jehovah, it is most holy. The priest who offers it for sin shall eat it. In a holy place it shall be eaten in the court meeting. Whoever touches the flesh shall be holy, and when any of the blood splashes on the garment, you shall wash it whenever he was splashed in the holy place. But the earthen vessel in which it is boiled shall be broken, and if it is boiled in both vessels, it shall be scoured, yeah, and raised in water. Every male among the priests may eat of it, it is most holy, and any sin offering of which some of the blood is brought into the meeting, to make expiation in the holy place shall not be eaten, it shall be burned with fire. Ah, fuck. 38, fuck me. Okay, last push, guys. And this is the law of the trespass offering. It is most holy. In the place where they slaughter the burnt offering, they shall slaughter the trespass offering, and the blood shall sprinkle on and around the altar. And he shall present from in it all its fat, the fat tail, and the fat that covers the inward parts, and 2 kidneys and the fat that is in them, which is on the loins, the appendage upon the liver, which he shall remove with the kidneys. And a priest shall burn them on the altar as an offering by fire to Jehovah. It is a trespass offering. Every man among the priests may eat of it. It shall be eaten in a holy place. It is most holy. The trespass offering is like the sin offering. There is one law for them. The priest who makes expiation with it shall have it. And the priest who presents anyone's burnt offering, the priest shall have for himself the skin of the burnt offering which he has presented. Okay. And every meal offering that is baked in an oven, everything that is made in a pot or on a flat plate shall belong to the priest who presents it. And every other offering mingled with oil dry shall be for all the sons of Aaron to each alike. Now this is the law of the sacrifice of peace offerings that one shall present to Jehovah. If he presents it for a thanksgiving, then he shall present with the sacrifice of thanksgiving unleavened cakes mingled with oil, and unleavened wafers anointed with oil, and saturated cakes of fine flour mingled with oil. Oats mingling right there, man. With cakes of leavened bread, he shall present his offering with the sacrifice of his peace offerings for thanksgiving. And for it he shall present one out of each offering as a half offering. It shall belong to the priest who sprinkles the blood of the same offerings. If he presents thanksgiving, he shall present a sacrifice thanksgiving and lemon cake. Okay. And from it with cakes of leavened bread he shall present his offering with the sacrifice of his peace offerings for thanksgiving. And from it he shall present one out of each offering as a half offering to Jehovah. It shall belong to the priest who sprinkles the blood on the peace offerings, and the flesh of the sacrifice of the peace offerings for thanksgiving shall be eaten on the day of his offering. He shall not leave any of it until the morning. But if the sacrifice of his offering is a vow or a free will offering, it shall be eaten on the day that he presents his sacrifice, and on the next day that when what remains of it shall be eaten. But what remains of the flesh of the sacrifice on the third day shall be burned by fire. And if any flesh sacrifice of his peace offering is eaten, and at all on the third day, it will not be accepted. Neither will it be reckoned to the one who presents it. It will be an abomination, and The person who eats shall bear his own iniquity. Iniquity. What is iniquity? What is iniquity? The ancient past. I don't understand what iniquity means. In the flesh that you send unclean things shall not be eaten, it shall be burnt on fire. As for the flesh, anyone who cleans, anyone who is clean may eat such flesh. But the person who eats of the flesh of the sacrifice of peace offerings which belongs to Jehovah, with his uncleanness upon him, that person shall be cut off from his people. And when someone touches any unclean thing, the uncleanness of man or any unclean beast or any unclean abomination, and eats of the flesh of the sacrifice of peace offerings which belongs to Jehovah, that person shall be cut off from his people. Then Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, saying, You shall not eat any fat of an ox or sheep or a goat, and the fat of an animal, or the fat of an animal which is torn by beasts may be put to any other use, but you shall by no means eat it. For whoever eats the fat of the beast, from which someone presents an offering by fire to Jehovah, indeed the person who eats shall be cut off from his people, and he shall not eat any blood either of bird to beast in any dwelling place. Any person who eats any blood, the person shall be cut from his people. Then Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the chief of Israel, saying, He who presents the sacrifice of peace offerings to Jehovah shall bring his offering to Jehovah out of the sacrifice of his peace offerings. His own hands shall bring Jehovah's offerings by fire. The fat with the beast he shall bring. The breast may be waved as a wave offering before Jehovah. What is a wave offering? So many offerings, man. Yeah, but like, we're not there yet. We're at the Old Testament. We have so much shit in the Old Testament left. And we have the New Testament, man. Like, what the fuck? You know what? God bless. And the priest shall burn the fat on the altar, but the breast shall be upon Aaron and for his sons. And the right thigh you shall give to the priest for half offering out of the sacrifice of peace offerings. The one among the sons of Aaron who presents the blood on a peace offering, and the fat shall have the right thigh as his portion. For the breast of the wave offering and the thigh of the half offering I have taken from the children of Israel out of the sacrifices of their peace offerings, and have gotten them to Aaron the priest and to his sons for a perpetual statute to be observed by the children of Israel. This is the anointing portion of Aaron and the anointing portion of his sons from Jehovah's offerings by fire in the day when he presented them to serve Jehovah as priests, which Jehovah commanded to be given them for the children of Israel, in the day that he anointed them. He shall be a perpetual statute throughout their generations. This is the law of the burnt offering, and of the meal offering, and of the sin offering, and of the trespass offering, and of the half consecration, and of the half of the peace offerings, which Jehovah commanded Mount Sinai on the day that he commanded the children of Israel to present their offerings to Jehovah in the wilderness of Sinai. Very nice. So this is about basically how to do properly offerings. I think these two chapters were do this, parts from that. So you just offerings. Yeah, my bad guys. Important shit. Just like how to do sacrifices properly, different types of sacrifices, what the priests need to do, and that kind of stuff. Very interesting. And also, this shit right here. And fucking 6, 5. About fucking give God. If someone steals, he has to pay on the day that he's called. But like, what if that day is 7th day where he can't go, can't work? So yeah, other than that, top J.